Hello everyone, check out my new winter wonderland landscape. I think you're gonna love this one. It took me 18 minutes and it was real-time video. I hope you guys gonna try it. Check all the details in the description. It will make great last-minute Christmas card. Share your thoughts and comment below, like it, subscribe, check out my other videos. If you guys would like to see additional tutorials, check out my Patreon, become a member. This is how you're going to support my art. And you're going to have weekly Patreon exclusives, traceable downloads, PDFs of my art, one-on-one support with me, and have fun painting. I'm going to sketch a hill here going down and maybe one behind. So it will be very beginner friendly. And the rest I'm gonna do everything with my watercolors. I'm just wetting down my paper with my number 10 brush. I'm going around these hills, make everything evenly wet. I think I had tiny bit of red color on my brush. I can see that pink, but that's all right. And even pink will look great in the sky. And now I'm gonna start dropping some. I have indigo, I have my ultramarine blue, tiny bit of burnt sienna. So I have like nice grayish blue. I'm gonna start just dropping those, maybe more blue. Like the brush strokes like so. And maybe just blend some. And I would like to add a little bit of yellow and orangey. So I would like to have some light here in the center. So I have nice orange light, and I'm using cadmium yellow medium and a little bit of orange. Maybe I'm gonna add a tiny bit of ultramarine blue. Again, just lightly tapping in those skies. And I will take my indigo and Prussian blue, and I will be dropping right here at the horizon line. See that pretty bleeding? It creating that forest in the back. It's the same effect as in my other videos with snowman, with my ornament, and if you guys check it out, you'll see what I'm talking about. I love that abstractish. It also creates like northern lights in the back. And I'm gonna leave that area with hard edges. You can tilt your paper, let it just naturally flow, and go back with your different shade. I'm gonna start adding the perylene green. So the darkest, now it's more like damp wet, it's not crazy wet. So I'm just gonna be dropping that perylene green for the trees. Do you see that? Just wiggling as a triangle shape. I want to leave some white, so I'm not gonna put too many trees. I like those spaces between. Just gonna wiggle, so I do just create one line and just wiggle and go wider at the bottom. And let's get more darker. wiggle, wiggle, and just play with it. And more in some places, and some trees will be taller. Tap, tap, tap. Maybe add more green on that side. Okay. Now I'm gonna take my pink sea salt and create that frost. So same sea salt I've been using in my other videos. Just put in and let it naturally dry. Don't use the hair dryer, because when it dries naturally, it just looks completely different. I don't know why, but it looks a lot nicer. Okay, we're gonna come back with the details. And now my paint is completely dry with the salt. I'll just use my finger and rub it off that salt. And we get that pretty frosty effect. And this is what we get here. That beautiful effect from the salt. I'm gonna use my ultramarine blue I have, some Prussian blue, and add a little bit of perylene green, and I will paint the evergreen tree in the front. I'm using my number 8 brush and just start with that fine tip and just wiggle to the sides, leaving white. Just swiping to the right, left, leaving white, and just wiggling my brush. And here is one tree. I'm gonna make it whiter at the bottom. Some white tapping, just using side of the brush, using tip. And I will go with my darker value with my indigo, tap in some darker details like shadows going around my whites, and maybe cover some here. And that's the beautiful evergreen tree. I'll do another one, a little bit smaller, so I'll go the same brush and everything do the same, just the tree will be smaller. Just wiggling around, leaving some untouched, side more tip, just tap tap. And here's our second tree. And now I'm gonna do same thing on the left. I'll add a couple of trees on the side just to balance my painting. So I'm using indigo, leftovers of my perylene green, and just tapping, dragging, going wider at the bottom and stopping here. And another tiny one gonna be next to it. Tap tap, leave white, tap tap, go wider, and maybe pull to the side, and maybe add another layer at the bottom so it's more closer to you than the left one. Leave those white and maybe add more darker value And this is pretty much it. Maybe topping this one as well. This one is ready. And I'll probably do one, because it looks like I have 2 and 2. Maybe add one more for better composition. There's something in the back, smaller. To paint some shadows in the snow, I will use ultramarine blue with a little bit of burnt sienna. So it's like grayish blue. And we'll test it. I like that color, so I'll just go and create some shadows, maybe starting under the trees, like painting hills and shadows. Go more and just tapping, going around the trees and creating those shadows in the snow. So I'm just with the side of my brush, I barely touching paper, and I don't have lots of water on my brush. So I'm just like wiping. Maybe add more here, so like a path looking, getting wider. I'm gonna add more ultramarine and more burnt sienna. And go like wider. Oh, it's too wet. I don't want it too wet. So I want to keep it dry. So now you can see it's like a path going this way, getting narrow over here and wider here. Go more with the shadow and I'll just stop. And I would like to transfer some yellowish and orangey from the sky to my trees. So I'll use my cadmium yellow, medium, tiny bit of orange, and just tap in like circle-y more orange. Kind of circle looking ornaments. So they're gonna be like lights on a tree. So it adds some warmth to the painting. So I'll do the same here, going mostly in my whites, but some greens too. So it's like that magical light on the trees. Yeah, I'm not making realistic painting. It's more like a card, and I would like to make it more festive. So of course we're not gonna have lights in the forest on the trees, but I just would like to add something unrealistic and a little bit magical. And now we have that yellow everywhere in the painting. And I'm gonna use some, tap on my paper towel, and just in some areas I will lightly tap in that yellow to warm up my painting. So and it connects with the sky. So now I'm gonna take my liner brush, gonna add a few like grasses or twigs coming out of those snow hills. Just like randomly, not drawing too much details. Actually, I don't like that one. I'll just use my wet brush and remove this. And this I want to make it more loose. I'll just take my wet brush and wipe it off. Yeah, some lines I just want more loose. I don't want to show too much details. Just something going on in the snow to make it more interesting. And this is it, that's enough. The last touch will be adding white gouache. Go with my clean brush, activating white gouache, and we'll be splattering that snow. And if you guys would like to add some highlights, do it. I'll just add a few on my front trees. And look how pretty it looks. Gives it that three-dimensional look with that highlight. And maybe in your snow. But that would be all. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I hope it was helpful. Please comment below with your thoughts if you really think it was easy, or if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. And if you have suggestions for future videos, tutorials, comment below as well. Thank you again and have a wonderful day.